So you don't know that the audience is going to be happy to see you.
Me?
Yeah, oh yeah, you.
What?
Well, they're not going to see you because we don't show you.
Which I love.
But here we are back in Eldar versus Orks.
Back.
And it's so nice to see you.
It's a classic matchup.
Oh, God, I'm so glad you're here. And I know we got to hurry because you're the hot man in the world right now.
Oh, I'm busy.
But I'm super happy you're here for Orks versus Eldar.
It's important to make time for the 41st millennium.
You want to do open war? 7th edition rulebook?
I want to do whatever you want to do because you've got a tournament to get ready for.
I'm not playing Leviathan today. We got to get through this game.
Okay. Open war's fine with me.
All right, let's find those cards. What are we actually doing here? Let's look at...
Let's start a big campaign.
All right, let's grab this one. This is the prize. Read that.
The prize? I bet it's about a prize.
And we're going to start... Oh, and this could... No, I boycott. No. I say no.
Boycott.
There we go. That's better.
Banned.
Actually, you can roll for this because I'm Orks. And that map clearly favors me.
Place an objective marker at the center of the battlefield. A model can pick it up by ending its move on top of it. The marker moves with that model from then on. The model can drop the marker at any time, and the model must drop it if slain. If it is dropped by a player's model, their opponent places the marker within 1 inch of the model that dropped it. Player's model is carrying the marker at the end of the 5th battle round. It's declared the winner.
All right. I pulled this map first. And then I hated that so much the last time we played it. I said, fuck it.
Yeah, but you hated that before you knew what the mission was.
And then I pulled that one out. And now it's all kooky.
Now everything's kooky. So what we're going to do...
So whoever gets the blue deployment zone here is going to be right on the objective.
They're going to have it.
But if we go with this one, both guys are going to be on the objective. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I guess so. Ready?
It's this one, because God knew.
Because I rolled an orc dice.
Ooh.
Oh, the gods and their treachery.
So now who's the attacker and who's the defender?
Oh, I got to get that.
I don't want that, but where are my dice? Here we go. I get to use orc dice. Orc dice. I got a 5. You got a 4. I'm clearly the defender because I want the objective. And then is the card this way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. We're like that. Orcs start over there. And I put the first unit down.
See, I'm all in your deployment zone.
You know what we should talk about? We should talk about how cool the Eldar with the Wraith Lord and the... Ooh, there's the Death Gesture on the floor.
Nope. His claw grabbed onto my... Okay, so I got 10 Rangers with Illic, because that's just the best. A Wraith Lord. He's all WYSIWYG too. The Death Jester. Eldrad's the Warlord. 1, 2, 3, 4 Warlocks. 5 Banshees that roll in a Falcon with a Pulse Laser, a Shuriken Cannon, and a Bright Lance. And then 10 Dire Avengers.
And this is 1040?
This is 1040.
All right.
Got an enhancement in there.
What's your enhancement?
The
Death Gesture's got the money one, right?
Fate's Messenger.
That thing's ridiculous.
It's mean. It's just mean.
I got Orcs. I got Shooter Boys, Chopper Boys, Truck, Nobles, War Boss, Battle Wagon. The War Boss has the super cyborg body. I got Death Copters. No, he doesn't. Let's take that off of him. We're in even 1040. 1040s today. No super cyborg body.
No super cyborg body.
Death Copters, Commandos, Grots. Going to deploy. Warhammer.
Deployment has happened.
Deployment is Shooter Boys, Grots.
Cowardly Boys.
Oh, no. They're going to go get that Death Jester. We have the Slug of Chopper Boys in the truck. We have the Nobles and the War Boss in the Battle Wagon. We put the Commandos on the other side of the objective. It's clearly my objective. We have Banshees, Girls. Rangers are in Deep Strike, right? They're not on the table there.
No, they're standing on it.
Oh, the Rangers are on the far end of the table. That's weird. We got the Warlock Complex. Are they in the boat?
No, they're standing next to the boat.
All right, we got the Wraith Lord on the back line, and then the Dire Avengers and the Death Jester. Now, when we drew the cards for this mission, God liked me best. And I hate to sit and talk about what God intends, but I feel bad. So I don't know what the official rules would say in our old open war deck, but vehicles can't pick that thing up. And that thing can't embark in a vehicle. Otherwise, this game is going to get stupid. I don't want a stupid game. I want a fun game. So, and I want these Grots to win the game for me. That's what I want.
I would say vehicles can't pick it up, but I don't see why you can't pick it up and then hop in it.
I'll tell you what, let's let dice decide.
Yeah.
On a 4, 5, or 6.
Their mischief.
On a 4, 5, or 6, it's embarkable. Nope, you can't put that thing in a car. No way.
Off.
Orc dice. Do you want to go first?
Absolutely.
Do I want you to go first?
Yes.
I got a 1. You got a 3. Eldar, turn 1. You got to roll 6 plus 3 strands of fate.
Eldra, that's why Eldra's on the table.
I gotta tell you, like, I know nerfs always hurt when they happen, but
fuck the Eldar.
when you had
Gosh darn the Eldar.
when you had 15 strands of fate dice, that was outrageous.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was outrageous.
The perfect amount. I actually often had some left over at the end of the game.
Outrageous. Like, look at that. Look at your 4 6s.
Yeah, we're gonna keep those.
That's disgusting.
And we'll keep those 5s and a 1 and a 2 and a 3.
That's disgusting. I hate you. Go away.
No,
Actually, don't go away. I'm glad you're
I want
here.
to command 1.
It's time for the Orcs to win this game.
No, never.
Eldar, turn 1.
Eldar, turn 1. Limited to 12. Player takes the first turn. Must roll a dice at the start of each battle round. For 6 inches is added to the maximum range limit of all shooting attacks. Okay.
All right, night fighting. We got a 12-inch range, but
I desperately want
to get that
there we go.
6.
So now it's added to the maximum range.
Read the bottom of that card. You do that in turn 1?
Yeah. Player takes the first turn. Must roll a dice at the start of each battle round. Oh, after the first.
12-inch range for the Eldar.
12-inch range for the Eldar.
Now, something I got to point out. We pulled that Dead of Night card, right, for night fighting. And I'd already gotten the center of the table and the good deployment zone. And God keeps handing me all these gifts in the game. And I say to my friend the Farseer, hey, you want to get rid of that night fighting card? And he says, no, I want to overcome. And that's why I have missed you. Let's talk about Eldar.
We moved. It was a lot of fun.
This is hot looking. They've assembled.
They got to defend their man, you know. He's worth more than they are, that's for sure.
I'm going to hide behind this hill, and he's going to be worthless over there. We have this guy.
As long as it's dark, he is, yeah.
This guy does the work of the whole army often, and it looks like he's doing it again today.
Yep.
The Wizards were a little too far away, but here come the Banshees, and then the Rangers made a big advance move. Yep. It is still dark outside.
Let's see if the Falcon can see anybody. The Falcon can see the Commandos.
So the Commandos can get shot by the Falcon, and then the Wraith Lord is also in range.
Yeah.
And if you're in 12 inches, my stealth does not apply. Yeah. So the Commandos, let's look at my stratagems. It's been forever since I played Orcs. Kareen and Bridal Carnage, Hard as Nails. I'm going to play Hard as Nails.
Hard as Nails.
With my one command point.
Are you so hard?
Well, I don't want them to just go away.
I'm so hard. I'm hard as nails.
I like the idea of them picking up that token and running away.
Start with the Falcon.
All right, Falcon into Commandos.
We got a shuriken cannon, right? Sustained hits 1. I want to hit you on 3s. That's 2 hits.
2 hits. Toughness 5, -1 to wounds.
Strength 6, so it'll be 4s.
4s.
There's 2 wounds. 1 is... Nope, never mind. 2 wounds, -1, 2 damage each.
2 wounds and -1, 6s. I get 1.
That's great.
Oh, are you just... No, I could take this guy. Are you just in range of him? How many of these guys do you got? Oh, you got everybody. Yeah, it's you.
And then the Pulse Laser and the Bright Lance over here. We got 3 shots on the Pulse Laser, one's 3s.
It's just
one
once.
time. Strength 9, one's 3 because you're -1.
It's going to be a 4
it's
because
gonna be a 4 because you're hard as nails.
Well, what'd you get?
I got 3.
Oh, well, cool.
So the Bright Lance, one's a 3. Hits strength 12.
Oh, that's going to be a 3.
That's going to be a 3. Shooting tanks at boys, you know, it's just never a good idea.
He's here to blow up the battle wagon in a second.
The Wraith Lord.
Here we go. He's the one that wants it.
He's the one that wants it.
He's also going to roll the boxcars charge.
He's got a shuriken cannon. He hits you 3 times.
Because of the sustained.
Yep. And they're strength 6, so it's going to be 4s. Because you are hard as nails.
There's 3 of them, though.
-1 for 2 each.
-1 takes my armor down to a 6. And I make 1, but it kills you. And it kills you.
We're going to use the blast.
Of course.
D6.
Plus
6.
So it's going to be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 7.
4s. Not great.
Yeah, not great.
Not great at all. Strength 4 is bad, wants 6s, right?
Yeah, that's funny.
There's 1 at -1.
All right, -1 is another 6. Oh, I can't read that dice, though. No, that's the next orc in line. It's going to be, it's going to be you.
And then the shuriken catapults hit you 4 times. Wound on 6s, because strength 4, toughness 5, hardest things.
Yeah.
Get 1.
That's -1 as well?
That is going to be -1.
Eldar and their minuses. Oh, can I count that? No.
Oh.
Oh, that's the next one. It's you.
And then we're going to declare our charge.
I honestly, it's going to be such a better game if you make this charge.
Let's roll it first, and then we'll get down to
You got to get boxcars.
So,
What you got? You got some special trick?
a strand of fate dice.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Could have 6 right out the gate.
You could have 6 right out the gate.
I think we're going to.
All right, so Strands of Fate have put down a 6. We need to roll a 6 here. Get a 6. No. You want to spend a command point?
Well, because then I got to re-roll both.
Oh, yeah, that's weak.
It is weak.
No, that's badass. This is how you overcome. Oh.
8? I don't think 8.
8 doesn't do it. Not even close.
Yeah.
You're going to be inches away.
Here's the 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on a moon. So that's Eldar turn 1. Command points spent. Strands of Fate dice flushed out. We mopped most of a commando's unit who owes me a battle shock test.
Our commander's
And,
battle shocked.
What, you're just gonna like pick up the relic and run, or the prize and run away with it now? Like a bunch of sniveling
Yeah,
babies?
well, unless I'm battle shocked. My leadership is 7. I rolled 7. So we're good. Look, you wanted to overcome. You didn't want this to be easy. You want this to be hard. Let's make it hard.
Yeah.
In Orc turn 1. Orc turn 1, no Wa has been called. The commandos who are in the center pass their battle shock test, grab the token, and advance to the hills. They're running for it with the kitty. The Shoot-A-Boy truck is coming this way. We're going to go deal with that. That's just going to get dealt with.
Deal.
I put this truck here to roadblock the Wraith Lord, and then when the Wraith Lord pops it, all these boys will spill out, and the Wraith Lord will deal with those boys. And then Rumble is going to take on the tank, the Rangers, the Wizards, because that's what Rumble wants. And the only shooting, because we are still in the nighttime, it's very dark, we're going to shoot at this tank with the battle wagon. And the red dice is going to be the cannon, and the black dice are the big shooters. And here we go. 5s and 6s. 5s and 6s. No cannon hit.
It's a lot of 5s and 6s, though.
Your toughness 9 over there, right?
Falcons are toughness 9.
Toughness 9, we want 5s. I've put 3 wounds on you, Falcon.
That's too many. Falcon wants 3s.
Falcon doesn't care. And that's it. That's my turn 1. That's everything. I got no other shots because of the nighttime. I'm setting up.
Huh.
I'm running away with the objective. Gonna go kill some Dire Avengers.
Here, I got you an Orky command.
Ooh, green Orky command point. Taking me up to 2.
I also have 2 because, wow, that was a short turn.
Now, you're dying to know if the sun comes up.
I'd love it if dawn broke right now. It does.
It does. The range increases to 18 inches. Dire Avengers become relevant. I hope nobody can gun down my commandos. That won't be cool in Eldar turn 2. The Eldar have moved. The Rangers came up the hill. The Falcon stayed put.
Not a hack and a fraud. We're battle reporters.
The Wizards, I love that the Wizards have taken the hill. They're like, no, we're going to rain hot psychic fire down on you. This guy, the workhorse, he's come forward. The Dire Avengers have come forward, and I'm sure some of them are within 18. Probably not all of them, but I'm sure you got a few guys there. And then he oddly stayed put in the corner, but apparently he'll be relevant later. Eldrad was going to do something?
It's all part of the... Yeah, he's going to doom your battle wagon on a 2.
No, he's not.
I'm going to spend a command point.
Here we go. Command point goes in the bucket.
I got 2, right?
Yes, I have 2 as well. There we go. The battle wagon is now doomed.
Doomed. So we will add 1 to the wound roll when we're attacking there.
I will play hard as nails somewhere. It might be there. It might be here.
It might be. Can you play it on a vehicle unit?
Ooh, that's something to know. Yep, an Orks unit. Wait, you cannot select a vehicle or Gretchen. I can't put it on Gretchen?
Grats aren't hard as nails.
No, I can't put it on a vehicle, though. Good
They're
catch.
squishy, like mushrooms.
Oh, I hope they come into play. I don't know what they're going to do.
Let's start shooting at that battle wagon.
I can't play hard as nails here. That changes everything. I wonder how many times I've played hard as nails on my vehicles. I bet you I've done that a ton of times.
I couldn't tell you. But
Who's shooting first?
knock it off. The Falcon's going to shoot at the battle wagon.
Here we go.
We're going to start with the pulse laser. Going to hit you on 3s.
It's
That's 2 hits, strength 9,
Toughness
plus 1 to wound.
12.
So
Pardon me.
4s.
Oh, wait. RK stuff is 12.
4s. There's a wound at -2 for d6.
All right, -2 is actually -1 because I'm ramshackled but rugged. And so I need to roll a 4 for D6, huh? What else? You got a lance over there too, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, there's a 6.
So the shuriken cannon, because I have 3 dice in my hand.
Rolls a 1 and a 2.
And
This is the magic dice here.
a 1 and a 2 and a 1. And then the bright lance wants 3.
There we go.
There's a hit, strength 12
Toughness 12.
plus 1
3.
is a 3.
There it
There's
is.
a wound, and that's at -3 for d6 plus 2.
-3 becomes -2. So that becomes a 5 for D6 plus 2. What? There's a 4. Do you know that every time I play this game, I swear to God, I'm going to swear off the command point reroll.
You can't swear off
I'm just not going to use it anymore.
You can't do it.
I really, really want to get a 5 or 6. But I get a 1. Hit me with your D6 plus 2.
d6 plus 2 is
6. Down to 10 wounds. Ouch. I hated every part of that.
the Wraith Lord is going to shoot at the battle wagon.
Of course he is.
Yeah, so we're going to start with the shuriken cannon, right? We want to hit you on 4s. There's 2 hits because of the explosions.
Toughness 12.
I'm strength 6, so that's
6s. 5s because I'm
5
doomed.
because you're doomed. 1 wound at -1 for 2 damage.
-1 is minus nothing. We're good.
Nice. And then the shuriken catapults. I want
5s again.
nothing. And then the missile launcher, but we're going to use the star shot. The good one. You
The
know,
good one.
The tank killer ones.
That clearly hits.
Star shot wants strength 10. So 5s, but 4s.
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 You got Strands of Fate. You can drop that 5 right there.
I'm going to drop that 5.
All right, 5 goes in the
There's a
bucket. There's a wound.
There's a wound. You're wounded at -2 for d6.
-2 becomes -1. I need a 4. And I've already spent my reroll. Hit me.
For 3. My reroll, but
Down to 7. Dude, that's so uncool. It's so uncool.
so now the Rangers are going to shoot that tank.
Of course they are. I'd forgotten about this. I came forward with impunity. I forgot about Eldar shooting.
Here comes the Rangers. We did move, so we want to hit you on 3s, not 2s.
All right, that's something. You do very well.
And then I am strength 4.
6s but 5s.
6s,
But
but
your
5s.
6s do mortal wounds, right?
And I'm re-rolling to wound because Illic Nightspear is leading my squad.
Dude, so good.
So there's no wounds.
But you're re-rolling the
You
wound.
see all of those 1s and 2s though?
This is because Illic wanted his moment to shine.
Look at that. But
Yeah,
he's
it's
like,
like, I will
don't
do it."
worry, man. Watch this. And it wounds you 2 times.
1's a 6.
1's a 6.
The 6s are mortal, right?
6s are devastating.
And
Let's check that.
that's 2 wounds, right?
So you got right now, long rifle precision is not devastating. So you got 2 at -1 for 2 each.
That's not devastating?
No.
Really? All right, -1.
Heavy precision.
All right, fine. I need Threes. One goes through. That's 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Down to 5.
And then Illic himself wants to hit you on a 2. Hits is strength 6.
Toughness 12.
Is a 6, but a 5. No wound.
But you can re-roll the wound because you're Illic Night Spear.
No wound.
That's all right. You got more, though. You got...
The Flamer guys.
Oh.
The Psychic Might. Eldrad, first of all, is going to shoot his shirt. No, we're going to do Eldrad last. The Conclave themselves, right? I got 4 guys, 12 inches. They're going to hit you D6. Torrent. So let's go. These are the hits, ready? Battle Wagon die.
Hit.
10, 15.
Okay. 5s.
1, 2, 3. But that's it.
That's it, just 3?
Just 3. -1.
Battle Wagon live. 1 goes through. How many damage is that?
1 each.
So that takes me down to 4.
And then Eldred.
Dude, merciless attack.
There's a Mind War power he can use, I guess.
Why not?
Sure, let's hit you on a 2.
Mind War on the Battle Wagon.
Hits. I am strength 5.
Toughness 12.
I
So
want
5.
a 5 because you're doomed.
There it
There's a
is.
wound at -2 for D6.
All right, I need a 4. I don't get it. Oh, no.
For 1.
Down to 3.
So now in the chat.
Wait, he's got a pistol, too.
And he's, we got a pistol. Hits. Wounds at -1.
3. We got it.
Okay, and then the Dire Avengers into the
Truck.
truck. Let's see who's in 18 inches.
Oh, the Battle Wagon's going to live, though. He's going to get charged, though.
Oh, yeah, we're going to charge the out of him. So, totally. Oh, everybody's totally in. Are you kidding? Everybody's in. That made that way more complicated, though, because I got a lot of shooting down here. Here we go. I want, we're going to do this twice.
Dire Avengers in a truck.
Lethal hits. I want to hit you on 3, or 4, because I advanced. And I have assault weapons.
Yes. I see 2 lethal hits.
What are these guys? So, there's a lethal hit. There's a lethal hit.
2 wounds so far. 4. No.
Just 2.
Just 2. 3.
3, and then not hitting on 3s is my least favorite thing ever.
Yeah, but you got to move far. So 3 wounds all day.
Yes.
I have 3 wounds on the truck at -1. We're looking for 5s. I get 1, take 2 wounds, and the truck goes down to 10.
I'm gonna charge.
Who are you charging? Go through the vehicles into the commandos. You can do it.
I'm gonna charge the battle wagon.
Wraith Lord into the Battle Wagon. Here we go. Here we go.
Into the battle wagon. Here we go. Ready?
I see 7 inches probably get you there. You're close. 7 totally doesn't. Rump, I'm here. Gonna beat you down. Somebody magnetized my gun.
Yeah.
Is anybody else gonna charge? You can charge on those wizards?
Into the battle wagon.
Sure, get them down here.
Into the battle wagon.
Dude, don't stand up on the hill like a coward. Come down and fight a battle wagon with wizards.
I don't want to fight the battle. I want to fight what's inside the battle.
You know, the reason to leave them on the hill is because they look really good up there.
Well, the reason to charge them is to try and box you in, so you have to come out over here.
Oh, we're backing out anyway. We're protecting the token. Got to make sure we kill the falcon, and then you gotta chase me, and it's fine.
They're staying right up there on the hill.
All right, so the Wraith Lord made it in. These guys decided not to go. I can't play hard as nails on a vehicle. Here we go. The Wraith Lord's got a lot of hurt.
+1 to wound.
Is that a phase or a turn power?
It's till my next shooting phase, right?
Is it really?
Eldred. Till the end of the turn.
Brutal. Wraith Lord is swinging with his superior chop.
Yeah, he wants his strike with his Ghost Glaive.
Wraith Lord strikes with the Ghost Glaive.
I only get 4 attacks.
But he hits on 3s.
I'll hit you on 4s.
4s.
I don't know which one.
Well, none of those are 4s, so.
Like, I don't know which one it was, but one of them is in there, and it's not the right one.
But you've hit twice. I am toughness 12.
Toughness 12, strength 10. Toughness 12 is going to be 4s.
4s.
Burn another one of those 5s, why don't you?
All right, 1 goes through. 2 go through.
Those are going to be -3 for D6 plus 1.
-3 becomes -2. Dude, what's 5s? No, I don't get either of them.
D6 plus 1 is, oh my gosh, 6, 7, 8 wounds.
Does it blow up? It does not blow up.
Who dies getting out?
Oh, yeah.
That's what we want to know. Come on, Orks. Orks. Rumble better get in here. I heard Rumble was a scared coward.
I have to re-roll that. We're good. Everybody's got to get out. And then you got to pass the turn. Wild. Absolutely wild. I'm terrified of this unit. I hate that they can just overwatch me to death. They're literally awful.
And they're strength 5. Like, their Overwatch is strength 5.
Yeah, I got to get these orcs out of the truck. I got to wreck the truck. And I got to make a hard choice with my command squad. The vehicle is wrecked. The hard choice has been made. I am sending the command squad into the wizards. I would love to have sent them into the Wraith Lord. I would have loved to have sent them into the tank. But the wizards must get dealt with. That's the end of your turn, correct?
It is.
So we go into my turn 2, where I grab a command point and hand one to you.
Good, because I need one.
And as I
Having
hate
2 is way better than having 1.
I hate to say it, but I gotta go, wah! We are in my turn 2. The wah has been called. It is all stacked against the Eldars. It seems as if God is on my side today. I rounded the corner here with the shooter boys, forgetting that he's a lone operative. I can't actually shoot at him. I gotta wait a turn. The Slugga Choppa boys, they made a big advance out of the truck. They're gonna go beat the stuffing out of those dire Avengers.
Yeah.
The Death Captors landed, and they're gonna put their Deca into the Wraith Lord. The Commandos advance. They're running away with the prize. The truck made an advance move this way. It's just trying to cover their escape. The Grots are still here to be used as a screen for when things start coming after my commandos. This command squad came up the hill, and the WA is called. They have a 5-weapon vulnerable save, and I'm fairly positive the Eldar are about to say Overwatch.
I'm going to spend all my command points here. Are you ready?
All right, all the command points going right now.
Yep. Overwatch, right?
All right, who's overwatching?
So here's the choices that I'm making. I'm going to
Okay.
play Overwatch, and I'm going to play Phantasm.
Okay.
Do I Overwatch here with the guaranteed hits, and then move these guys 7 inches and hope you can't make an 8-inch charge?
Ooh.
Or do I Overwatch here because Dire Avengers hit on 5s when they Overwatch? It's not guaranteed hits, but, you know, maybe chip these guys down a little bit, and then Phantasm here where I can go down these cliffs, hopefully put a little bit more space between us. Maybe you can't make it up and
But
over the
if
hill.
this charge gets ridiculous, I'll just turn around and go charge the Wraith Lord.
Which I think I'd rather have you charge him anyway. He'll fucking beat your pants off.
He'll beat my pants off. You make it sound dirty.
He'll beat your pants right off.
He'll beat those pants right off of me. I gotta tell you, I don't know if I were you. I don't know what I would do. They're both good choices.
Yeah, I think I'm going to run away here because if you do decide to charge this way, you're going to pull them even farther away from like doing anything relevant for the rest of the game.
And if I don't chase you, they can just come back and flame next turn.
And that's exactly what I'm thinking. Because these guys, if they don't do anything, they're hosed.
So the problem with this one, they wound on 5s.
And if they don't kill that many guys, they're hosed either way.
If I go hard as nails, they'll wound on 6s.
But like if I play Phantasm on them, they're only going to be able to move 7. So like, you know, can you make an 8-inch charge on your Here We Go? Probably. Probably.
I got 2 command points. One is for hard as nails, and the other one will be able to re-roll a charge.
It's tough.
I don't know what I would do if I was you, but you said overcome. This is the obstacle. You need.
This whole game's been an obstacle.
You can't have me wiping units right now. You got to save both of these units.
Yeah, and I've got 2 command points. I should theoretically be able to do it because I'm Eldar. But here we go. Yeah, we're gonna Phantasm over here.
Phantasm the Wizards.
These guys are gonna move.
And then Overwatch the Dire Avengers.
So they'll go.
So the Wizards Conclave, they've pieced out. They're like, we're gone. And over there they went. And then the Dire Avengers are counting out their many dice. And I'm going to spend... Am I going to spend a command point on how it is nails? Would I rather have my command points?
Is it going to be 5s and then 6s?
So you got to hit on 5s and then wound on 5s? Or do you got to...
Yeah, right now I got hit on 5s, wound on 5s.
Oh, it's a hard choice. And I got to face that Death Chester too. No, we'll go hard as nails there. I need my boys.
5s. Oh, what? There's a lot of lethal hits. There we go, boys. And then these are hits. And then these get nothing.
And those 5s wound on 6s. So, 4 wounds.
That's half.
Oh, that's only half of them. 4 to start.
And then here's 15 more shots. Want
5s and 6s.
5. There's some lethal hits, boys.
Tons of them.
Well, remember last turn I got 1. Or 3.
And then you want 6s.
And I want 6s.
So 9 wounds all day.
That was hoping. But
9 wounds all day.
9 wounds all day. Dire Avengers are -1 for 1 damage each.
Orc boys is Zondo while they want 5s. And they
That's too
do
many. That's
well.
way too many 5-up scenes. What happened?
So I've been noticing that God likes me today.
No, the gods are against you. The gods are never on your side.
I don't know. I'm feeling pretty fortunate. And I'm hoping I'm living well, living karmically well, being good to my brothers and sisters, being a good man every day. And that's why God is rewarding me with a handful of 5s.
So there's my 2 command points, right? Now we're going to go to the Death Chester. He's going to shoot at that same squad. Or, I'm sorry, it's not even my turn.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
You were feeling it, though.
I was all caught up.
No, now we go into my shooting phase. I have an 18-inch range.
We did not kill enough commandos. So how do you feel? You know, I think that went. I feel like I might have reversed it. I don't know.
So I feel like you're in the game because the Falcon can move like 15 inches, and then the Banshees get out, and then they come chop the heads off the commandos. So yeah, I feel like you're still in it. I feel like I have control of the middle, and it's good enough. But now I have to figure out where I'm shooting. These guys advance, they can't see anything. These guys advance, so it's the Death Copters and the command squad. For what it's worth, Nobles into Wraithlord. They've hit
11.
3 times. What's that?
Toughness 11.
6s. Nothing. Rumble himself. I don't even want to look at his stupid combi gun. He's going to take his 2 sluggers out.
He's going to grab a slugger.
He hits one.
With his power claw.
And he fails to wound.
Not break it.
Now the Death Copters. Now I brought my man with the custom Mega Blaster today. Some people might call that a twin big shooter. And if he was still allowed to take a twin big shooter, it would be a twin big shooter. But it's a custom Mega Blaster today. 2 of them have copter rockets. We're going to start with the copter rockets. And they get D3 attacks each. So they're going to get 6 shots. Pardon me, 5 shots. Then they are Orcs, and they're going to hit you on 5s. I've hit you 3 times. Good job, men. Now, I am strength 9. You are toughness 11. I want 5s, and I'm twin linked. I have 2 wounds on your Wraithlord at AP 2 for 3 damage each.
Yes, I got a 2-up that's 4. Make 1 fail.
Takes 3 wounds, and then the custom Mega Blaster gets 3 attacks. And it's going to hit on 5s. It's hit just once. It's going to wound on a 5. No wound. And it's hazardous. But I'm fine. And is that all of my shooting? Is it in fact all of my shooting? Now, those Slug and Chopper boys are going to charge the Dire Avengers. And they rolled Snake Eyes. Am I within 2 inches of you?
Yeah.
I'm into.
I mean, I want you to not be, because Snake Eyes should always fail, but yeah.
You know, I feel like Snake Eyes should always fail.
I don't
So
know
I'm putting
if it
my
does,
command. So the problem with playing Warhammer for so many years is you get things from old editions. Snake Eyes should always fail. Rerolled and got a 10. These boys are in with tons of room. This is one of the hardest Warhammer choices I've had to make in a long time. So ultimately, I have to do the Orky thing, and the Orky thing is to charge the Wraith Lord. And on a 7, I do it, but just barely.
No, I do not.
My charge did not get me very far, but now I have to pile in. So our house rule, these are not hills, they are cliffs. We have hills, we hardly ever put them on the table, because cliffs are better.
Cliffs are cool.
And cliffs, you give up 1 inch going up or going down, and so that 7-inch charge only got 2 nobles in the war boss in. But that's where we're going to start. It's been a while since we've been here, but this Wraith Lord killed a battle wagon, and thus has the right to roll a d6 and add it to the fate pool, and that is a 6. Because the gods aren't completely against you today.
Not all the way.
So
They're secretly rooting for me.
we're going to start with...
Nobody cares about the Rumble fight?
we'll see how it goes. We're going to start with the nobles. I have no command point, so I can't play Unbridled Carnage. And so we're going to hit you because we have a war boss on 2s, and we roll 4 1s. We're going to wound you at strength 9 on 5s. No wounds from the nobles. However, the war boss is going to do it.
I'm sorry, that's just insane. Being toughness 11.
It is pretty insane. The squig is going to hit on 3s, and Rumble is going to hit on 2s. Let's go. So, now on the wall, Rumble is strength 11. So the black dice wound on 4s.
Is he strength 11?
He's strength 10 plus 1 for the wah.
Yikes.
And the red dice are going to wound on 6s.
Gob takes a bite.
Gob takes a bite, and Rumble puts just 1 wound on it. So the red dice is a regular save, and Rumble is -2 for 2.
That teal dice.
Yes.
Burn that. He earned it.
He earned it.
Rumble doesn't do anything.
Rumble doesn't do
Does
anything.
Gob get a bite of Wraithbone? 2 up save. He's fine.
Okay, that didn't go so well. But now you get to swing back. Well, no, I'll do this first.
Kill all my Dire Avengers.
This is a little ridiculous. Just a touch ridiculous. We're going to start with the boys and the choppas. And there's 5 boys throwing 4 dice each. And they're going to hit you on 3s. Too many dice. And let's not forget, you know what I forgot over here? 6s explode, but I didn't roll any. I rolled like garbage over here. That's why it never came up.
I can't remember all your rules for you. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I remembered it over here. And now
And I
you're...
should know that because I played the Orks from time to time.
It's been a while since the Orks have been on the table.
Well, they're the most fun.
They are the most fun. So I have 6 extra hits. And then I'm going to wound you at strength 5. I want 3s. And these are at AP 1.
How many you got?
A lot.
Oh.
There is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 wounds at AP 1. And then the nobles still have to go.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14 wounds, right? At AP 1.
At AP 1.
AP 1 is going to be a 5.
That's a bunch of them.
2, 3. So that's, what did we say, 14 wounds?
Yes.
So that's 11 dead guys, so that's everybody.
Yeah, the nobles don't even have to swing. But now this guy is going to chop the head off some knobs, and that ain't cool.
I mean, that wasn't cool, man.
The Dire Avengers,
Dire Avengers,
I respect them so much.
Oh,
Do you remember?
Got any shots off?
Do you remember you had that formation in 7th edition where you ran so many Dire Avengers?
If you rolled 3 squads of 5, yeah.
Yeah, dude, I've hated them ever since.
Oh, they're so good, though.
There are certain units I have contempt for. It's Wave Serpents, Eldrad, Dire Avengers, and any Custodian. All right, here we go. The sweep attack from the Wraith Lord.
The sweep attack, once force.
He does half the hits.
4 hits. Yeah, 4 hits.
And he is strength what?
Strength 7, 4s.
2 wounds.
-2 for 2 damage each.
-2, but I'm on to whiny 5s. Oh, for 2 damage each, you just kill 2 nobles.
Yeah.
It's these guys that didn't make it.
Crump, crump.
Crump, crump. But that is the end of my turn 2, right? That's everything?
Turn 2, so now Eldar turn 3.
Eldar turn 3. The prize is running away from the Eldar.
I get you your Orky green command point.
Why, thank you very much.
And I take one myself.
It is ready. It is time now for the Eldar to overcome. Just to recap, I got a truck full of boys here. I got a decent squad of boys here. Death Copter, my command squad, the nobles running away, empty truck, grots. Eldar are a full squad of rangers, 5 banshees and a falcon. The wizards, the Wraith Lord looking sweet, and this Death Jester who's about to hold this entire side of the board by himself.
Maybe.
What's up?
It's the dead of night.
Oh, yeah!
Is it no longer the dead of night?
24-inch range. That changes some things. With the gods and fates stacking the day against the Eldar, they still make a game of it.
They struggle to rebuild their empire. You know,
Yeah.
I once heard somebody online say, why not just let the Eldar die? Nobody cares about them anyway. You know what? I care. I'm going to rebuild.
I got the Death Jester. He backed up a little. He wanted to stay in range, but he wants, because he's a lone operative, he needs me to get closer. And he'll pull a unit away from the field. And then the Wizards came out. The Wraith Lord stayed stuck in. The Rangers have come over here, and they can now shoot the commandos who are carrying the token. But most worrying is the Banshees and the Wave Serpent also getting very close. Remember, the opposition I have to that is an empty truck and some grots.
And some grass.
And some grots. The grots are going to do it. But you can't play hard as nails on grots. What is that?
How do you feel about this now that the game is going that way?
I'm fine with it because depending on what happens, how many he kills here, I'm going to turn this unit back this way.
Well, I've been kind of been thinking you've been driving that truck the wrong way the entire game.
So you'll call this guy. I've seen him in about 6 games now. I haven't killed him once. He has murdered everything. I think this was a rage move. This wasn't me being a tactician or a strategist. This is me being like,
Just like, I hate him.
just fuck that guy in particular right there.
No, he's great.
He is great. And he's bringing a whole truck of attention over his way.
Putting the relic on him is what makes him great. I want to shoot. I want to do
Who's
some
starting?
shooting. Let's start with him because we're standing right here.
No, he's got options. He can shoot at a truck, some death copters, or some boys.
He's gonna shoot the boys. 'Cause the
Boys.
I got 3 attacks. I want to hit you on 2s. I'm using my sustained hits 3 power.
All right, here we go.
But then I'm going to use my Fate's Messenger to treat one of these as a 6.
So now you have 3 hits on that dice instead of just 1.
3, 4, 5 hits. 6 hits.
6 hits all day.
6 hits only.
Now an orc is toughness 5.
I'm strength 6.
So you want 3s.
Those are all going to... So, devastating wounds.
So 3 of those just go through.
-1 for 2 damage each.
And then the other 3 are 5s. So that's 5. You killed all the boys. And, oh, shit.
So he's not...
I got to kill the noble because...
Otherwise, he's not leading a unit?
Well, he won't be in... Not the Wa banner, but if I kill all the boys, the noble and the noble leading the unit won't be in cohesion anymore. So those are 1 damage each?
2 damage each.
Oh, so that just kills him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mr. Warbelcher fell down. And, oh, that was pretty devastating. Wow.
Yeah, see over there.
So, did you ever name him? He needs a name.
He does need a name.
He needs a very sharp Eldar name.
I can't. I'm bad at Eldar names.
You gotta read some Tolkien, man.
Yeah, man. I guess so.
Who else is shooting?
These guys can't shoot, are going to charge. Wraith Lord could shoot, but...
No, he has the big guns don't retire rule. Because
That's
he's
what I'm saying. He could shoot at -1 into that combat, right? Because he's a monster. But then you might pull Big Yellow Jaw there, and then my charge beat.
Yeah, I would kill the guy closest to the Eldar first, easily.
Yeah.
But because he's a monster, he can shoot out of combat at -1. That's the new Big Guns Never Tire 10th edition rule. He can go ahead and shoot at the Death Captors or the truck, but he's -1 to do it. You want me to pull that up? I know where it is.
He's going to shoot those Death Captors.
All right, you're -1 to hit the Death Captors.
The Star Shot missile.
Because Big Guns Never Tire.
Misses. And
He's
the
distracted.
Shuriken cannon misses.
He's got a War Boss at his ankles.
Yeah, and the Shuriken catapults at the War Boss and the Nobles. That hits twice. And wounds on 5s. 1 wound.
One wound. We won 5. Oh, that's a wound.
Yeah.
This 10 D10 for 1 wound there.
The Falcon at the Death Captors.
Okay.
Wants Shuriken cannon. Wants
Toughness 6.
better than 6, I bet. Toughness 6 is 4. That's 1 wound at -1 for 2 damage.
-1. Gonna be a 5. Nope, 2 damage. Takes me down to 2 wounds.
Pulse laser.
Oh no.
Wants 3s. There's 3 hits.
Uh-oh.
Strength 9.
Toughness 6.
2 wounds. Minus, I think it's 2.
It's 5s. I make 1, I fail 1. This wounded guy is dead. Because the pulse laser is better than 1 wound, right?
It does D6.
Oh, roll a 1.
-2 for D6.
Just roll a 1.
Just roll a 1.
Oh, kills him.
Kills him. And then the Bright Lance. Hits. Wants strength 12. Wants a 2.
Wants a 2, toughness 6.
Wants a 2. There's a wound. At -3 for D6 plus 2.
-3 for D6 plus 2. Is a 5 WA save. No. I don't want to spend my only command point on a 5-up. D6 plus 2 is what it is?
D6 plus 2.
Roll a 1. Oh. On a 1, 2, or 3, it's the Copter Rockets, and on a 4, 5, or 6, it's the Custom Mega Blaster. It's the Custom Mega Blaster. Sorry,
I'll
dude.
miss you. He's metal.
Yeah, I could kill you with that model.
Yeah.
What? Dude, that's bunk. Then I'm down to 1 Death Copter.
Then we got all the guys on the hill, except for the 2 in the back, are shooting at the command.
But you're going to hit on 4s because you moved, and I'm alone. I'm stealth.
8 Rangers.
8 Rangers.
4s. That's not good. 3 hits, want strength 5. Or, I'm sorry, strength 4.
Toughness 5.
Want 5s. But re-rolling to wound.
Because you got Illic.
So there's 1 wound at -1 for 2 damage.
But I'm on the wah. I can't read that dice. Oh, the 2 damage?
Yep.
Bep.
And then Illic himself.
That is a 1. But, and that just stands?
I can't.
You're Eldar. You reroll everything.
I can spend this command point.
Oh, here we go. Wait, to kill 1 commando?
I don't know. That seems silly.
That does seem silly.
What am I thinking?
No, is that the extent of your shooting?
Yes. Yes.
Charging.
Charging.
Who wants to charge?
The elves. The elf council is going to charge Rumble and the Elves. And the Nobles. 9 inches probably does it.
9 inches probably does do it.
-1, 2 down the hill. Gives me 7. Oh, yeah, we're in.
That is a wound on a noble.
Man, you know what I forgot?
What's that?
At the start of my shooting phase, I should have doomed a unit. And then I should have...
You know what? He was standing on the other side of the mountain. He couldn't see anybody.
And then... well, it's at the start of your shooting phase.
Oh, well.
He moves and then does it. And then I could have done Mind War on Rumble. Popped him. Oh, well.
Can you do that when he's in comic? Because mine was a gun now.
Well, I don't know.
Don't you hate that all psychic powers are guns now?
No.
Psychic powers used to be powers, not the guns.
There used to be powers and other guns. Anyway.
Well, that's the only charging unit. They fight first. So here we go. The Wizards Conclave has gotten in on the nobles, and they are not scared, and they are feeling good about it. But if they leave just Rumble alive, he will ignore that Wraith Lord and pop all their heads off.
Rumble's good.
So here we go. The Wizards, and they're going independently from Eldred. He'll swing next, right?
Yeah.
This is just Wizards.
Just Wizards.
2 attacks each into the nobles.
Into the Nobles. Everything hits.
Nobles are toughness 5, -1 to
Doesn't matter
wound.
because I'm anti-infantry 2.
But I'm -1 to your wound roll.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, you roll the 2, but then it's -1, so you get 3s. 5 wounds, huh?
5 wounds, AP nothing for 2 damage each.
4s. 2 damage each, huh?
Yep. Chop, chop.
Chop, chop. 2 nobles cut low. However, now it's my turn.
Nope. Eldrad still gets
Oh, shoot. Eldrad does still get to go.
Yep, and he's going to hit you on 2s.
Eldrad.
I can't read this dice. Wants 2s again, because he is anti-infantry too.
But it's 3s because of -1 to wound.
I'll take that. 1 wound. At -1 for 2 damage.
Can we save it on a 5? We cannot. Rumble stands alone, and now he's not leading a unit, so he's no longer -1 to wound. And I believe he hits on 3s and not 2s now. So Rumble here has lost all of his good friends. So he's going to turn and look this way, because that wasn't cool. His unit is dead. So now he hits on a 3, and Gob hits on a 4, and that's not cool either. Into the wizards. Gob wants it. Gob will wound on a 3. Rumble will wound on 2s. Rumble, you're underachieving, King of 7th Edition. So there's 1 regular save from Gob, and there's 2 at -2 for 2 damage.
Edition?
9th edition was when he was king.
King of the 9th edition.
What did I say?
7.
I always had my mind on 7th. All right, Gob is a regular save.
This is all on the wizards?
Yes.
Oh, these are all 4 pinballs. So
All right.
Gob
Takes a bite.
takes a bite out of a wizard.
And these are 2 damage each on the
2
black
damage
dice.
each. Can't count this dice in the rocks. Kill 1 wizard.
That's it. Rumble kills 1 wizard. And now it's time for the Wraith Lord. Rumble is also no longer -1 to wound.
Okay, I'm going to use my strike.
Here we go. Oh, poor war boss. I misplayed you.
I dropped that dice. 3 hits. Strength. Good.
Toughness 5.
Strength 10 wants 2s.
3 wounds.
-3, d6 + 1.
Rumble says 5s. Rumble for how many?
d6 + 1.
You got 6 wounds to choose through. Oh, wow. Rumble has to die now.
I've killed a unit again with my Wraith Lord.
And so you get a Strand of Fate dice.
It's a 3, which isn't as good as a 6.
Is that the end of the Eldar turn 3?
Charge. Yeah, it is. It is now Orc turn 3.
Do you remember the beginning of the game and I was just like, look how much God likes
I was
me?
like, ah!
And all of a sudden, man, I'm in trouble. I'm running out of resources.
Hey, I got you something.
Oh, but I got a command point.
Here's a resource.
Now I have 2 command points.
I have 2 as well.
But I can't play hard as nails on Grots. I got to make battle shock tests, too. Death Copters.
Oh, you need one. Oh, man.
Death Copters get a 7. They are leadership 7. We're good. Commandos get an 8. We're all right. Those boys get an 8. They're all right. And now I got to do some stuff. It is Orc turn 3. The Wa is over, except those men are on their own personal Wa, and they will be for the rest of the turn. As I glance around the table, I realize that I have misplayed some of my resources and lost most of the rest. However, if Warhammer is judged by who has the most fun, if the person who wins is the person who had the most fun, I am indeed the winner today. So what has happened is we've gotten this truck within 12. We're finally going to go shoot that Death Jester. And it's not a good tactical play. It's that decision was made out of hatred. The commandos advanced, and then the truck moved up behind them. The truck is going to shoot up at the Rangers, and then the commandos are going to hide behind the truck. The Death Copter hid behind the rock from the Wraith Lord, but he's going to try to shoot the tank. I can't believe you just forgot these grots here. these grots are going to shoot that tank and wound it on 6s, but then they're going to charge it and get you stuck on grots for a second. And but if you fall back, you won't be able to shoot. And then these boys ran over, and they're on their own personal wall. They advanced. They won't be able to shoot, but it's their intention to charge something over here. And now we are into the shooting phase. Overwatch? You gonna Overwatch?
Yeah, I don't know.
Going once, going twice?
Yeah, we'll do it.
Who's Overwatching?
We're gonna Overwatch with the Wizards.
Why?
I don't know.
So seriously, that's a command point for just 2 dudes.
I don't like them.
They're not on the wall anymore. They're gonna throw 6 dice at you.
They're smelly. They're nearby, and we're gonna kill them.
So we have 3 flamers plus Eldrad.
Here's 3 flamer hits. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3 flamer hits. So it's 3 and 5. Force. Look at all that, though. Can't count this.
Yeah, but that's really good.
That's all -1.
That's all -1. That was 6 of those. 7 of them.
-1 for 1 each.
Well, I am on my own personal wah. It's a wah just for them.
Must be nice.
And look at that. Look at that. The boy dies and the wah banner takes a wound.
Wow. Eldrad's not done.
Oh.
He's going to Overwatch with his Mind War power. Mind control.
He's going to whiff, though.
Did a Jesse Ventura impression?
Eldrad.
I want a 6, and I'm going to use a Strand of Fate dice.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah!
Strands of Fate in the bucket. This is Mind War, right?
This is Mind War. Anti-character 4.
He is a character.
Yeah, take that. I want a 4. I got a 2.
Okay. Eldrad still has a pistol.
He's got a pistol. Does he hit?
No. Okay, not so bad.
Fun Overwatch.
Lost a boy.
A little kooky, but
Still on my own private at WoW over here.
having a party.
Now it is time to shoot. First, the big shooter into these men. Out of decker range. So we're going to hit him on 5s. We've hit once. And we've wounded a ranger. Regular save. Regular save on a ranger.
What?
Just threw some lead at him.
Rangers have a 5-up save. I don't make it.
Hey, we've killed a ranger.
What? The guy in the back.
You
Guy in the
gotta
way.
go.
He's dead. That's enough of him.
All right, I got 10 grots down here. And a Runterhood. The Runterhood has a slugger. He misses. Grots into the Falcon.
See a lot of 2s over there.
6s. The Grots put a wound on the Falcon.
I want a 3.
Okay. That's fine. They're going to charge it in a second. Actually, I don't know if we're going to be able to. I'll be able to. I don't think I can place a Grot. I have to charge up the side of the rock. We'll deal with that in a second. Can't shoot because he advanced. Already shot. Hiding. Death Copter. Into the Falcon. It's just 1 shot. Hits on a 5. Hits. Wounds on a 4. There's a wound, and that's AP2 for 3 damage.
AP2 is a 5.
Oh, come on, man. All right, over here.
We're overcoming for the Craftworld. We're building it back up.
First, I'm going to put the big shooter into the Death Chester. Is he -1 to hit or anything?
He's a lone operative. I don't think that automatically converts stealth, though.
No, it doesn't. So first we want 5s. We've hit twice. Then we want 3s. The truck itself does 1 wound.
I have a 4-up info.
That you make. Now the boys. The boys did not make it into decker range. I did not make it into rapid fire here, so I'll get 2 dice per guy. All right, so if I don't kill the Death Chester right now, I'm going to be really sad.
Oh, you're not going to kill him.
So first we have the big shooter. Hits once. Wounds. There's 1 wound on the Death Chester. Then we have these shooters. One, 2, 3, 4. Is that really all? Really? And then, so I have 4 wounds on your Death Chester.
4 wounds.
4 wounds on 25 dice.
Wants force. Makes 2 fails. Do you hate that one?
No, I'm fine with that.
Makes 2 fails 2. Wants. He's got 2 wounds left.
Finally, the weird boy. Oh, the weird boy. So last chance to peel 2 wounds with the Ed Banger. It needs a 4. It doesn't get it. Do I not have command points? I do. I really want him to die. We're going to put the Orky green command point in the bucket. And we're going to get a 4. 4.
The Orky green command.
There's the hit. We're going to wound you on a 2. There's the 2. AP 3 for just 1 damage, really?
Oh, it goes through.
But you only take 1. That's so heartbreaking. And that is all of my shooting. So now it's time to charge. First, we're going to charge that noble into the wizards. And we're going to get a 6. Then I would have to get, it's 9 inches plus. I can't, because of all the steps, it's not mathematically possible for me to get up that hill to him. The grots into the falcon. I don't know how I'll be able to place anybody. We'll have to get a great roll. I got a 3 and I got an 8. Let's see what we can do. Not only are you in the game, you're pressing right now. You got 2 turns to go and I'm running out of people. So first we're going to go with the Wah Banner on his own personal Wah.
On his own personal Wah. No, the prize is ours. It is my prize. I will overcome and continue the success of my race.
Tug Rump Ponta takes his Wah Banner. He whips it around his head and he hits you on 3s.
Oh, we all love Space Marines so much.
No explosions, but he's hit 4
The
times.
xenophobic puppet warrior state.
They are pretty fash. We want to wound you on 2s. We've put 3 wounds on the wizards at AP 2 for 2 damage each.
3?
Yes.
I want 4 up invulns. Everyone's a dead guy.
2 dead wizards. Yeah, that's what you get for whiffing on your Overwatch.
Chop chop.
Now Tug's going to live because he's got a 5 up invulnerable save.
He's got 2 wounds left.
Now over here I have 2 grots and 1 Runta Herd that can fight. So first, the 2 grots swing. They hit on 5s. They've hit twice and they explode. Look at that. Look at grots doing work. And wound you on 6s. Nothing. And then the Runta Herd with his grot smacker is going to hit you on 3s. And then he's going to wound you on 5s. 1 wound at your regular save.
Oh, what a 3? Oh, I take a wound. I am down to 11.
11. Let's find you a big dice.
I'm going to swing back with the tank because that's where we are.
Yes.
I want force. I hit twice. Strength 6. I want
Dump toughness 2.
2 wounds from the tank.
There's on the tank. 2 wounds on the tank. Just kills 2 Gretchen. But it's these guys down here, ironically.
Crump, crump.
They're like, we're just here to be wounds.
The wizard first hits you 2 times, wants 2s. Wounds you 2 times. Regular save for 2 each?
Regular save is 4s.
2 each.
He saves them both. It's up to Eldrad.
Wants 2s. Wants
Probably 2s again.
2s at -1 for 2 each. And that's a command point reroll. Eldrad,
I'm gonna live.
the Craftworld, you man turning to crystal.
Tug Rump Ponta. Regular saves?
-1 for 2 damage each.
5s. Tug. For 2 damage each? Oh. So I really want my command point, but no.
But no.
No.
But
no. Dude, no. Tug. Live. No.
No. I love the command reroll on a 1.
Tug Rump Ponta has to walk away. Thank you for playing.
He has to put his stick down and go home.
Oh, and that all happened in my turn, right?
Yeah.
Ouch. All right, this poor man fell down. I'm sorry, dude. You got to stand up and look righteous for the craft world.
Yes.
Oh, all right. So we're going to move into your turn 4.
The knight.
You don't owe, these guys owe a battle shock test for what it's worth. They're fine.
Yeah.
He owes a battle shock test for what it's worth. I don't know if it's going to come into play at all. But he's fine, I'm sure, on a 4 and whatever else you get. Because he's an elf.
7. He is leadership, right? 6 up. Yep.
So we are in the Eldar command phase. We each pass around a command point.
Yeah, I got 1. How many do you have?
I have 1. And so recap, we have the Rangers.
Feeling good on the hill.
We have a Falcon full of Banshees, but also stuck in with Grots.
Yep.
Wraithlord on 7 wounds.
Not their best look.
Unthreatened. Eldrad, unthreatened. Deathcopter. Truck full of shooter boys who are way on the other side of town. And then
what are they doing over here?
they went over there because they hate the Death Jester, and it may have cost me the game, but and he's still not dead.
There's no fighting happening over here, guys.
So what else hurts is I could really use that truck over here, but I swear to God, I'm going to get those boys out and go beat the tar out of that Death Jester.
So I really couldn't believe you sent anybody over there.
I hate him. I hate him so much.
Like, I stacked the whole game behind this hill, and I was like, if anybody goes over there, it's a win. Because it's just, they're out of my way.
So I thought I was just going to send... I thought I was going to send the truck to deal with the Dire Avengers and the Death Jester, but then you put the Dire Avengers on me like fucking a cherry on a cake. Dude, they were right there, and I was like, really? Really, for me? But then I sent half my army on one side of the table where they didn't have to be. I'm still in it because I still have the prize.
So that worked out for me really well for me, right? Because instead of being here and having to fight through you, like, you just moved them out of the way, and now I'm going to run right across an open field to try to get at those commandos.
Yeah, but my next turn I can turn around this way and gun down your wizards.
I got nothing. He's not going to be here next turn. Let's go on.
Really?
No, I'm kidding. I got nothing for him.
You got a Falcon sitting here, but he's stuck in.
He's stuck in. He's going to shoot out of there. We're going to get the Banshees out. We're going to do a lot of moving here.
All right, let's see what happens in Eldar turn 4. Top of turn 4, though, how do you feel about it? Like, remember turn 1 and you were like, no, but now, like,
Feel a lot better about it.
You are overcoming, particularly with this big move where the Banshees dropped out of the Falcon, made a big advance move over here, but Banshees can advance and charge.
With the Strands of Fate.
And they used the 6 on the Strands of Fate, and they got here. Yeah. And they want to pick it up themselves. And then the Rangers have finally gotten into positions, and they'll hit on 3s, but they have the truck, the Deathcopter, and that's enough.
And how do you feel about that? Like, not starting them? I couldn't start them up there, but I knew that's where I wanted them.
The game is koopy today because we have all the hills everywhere, but I like it, because you got to have the line of sight blocking terrain.
I gave up 3 turns of shooting with those Rangers.
But now you got a 10-man unit here, pristine at the end of the game, and they're a good unit. They're a really good unit.
Like, who are they going to have to fight? The Grots?
No, they're going to kill the Deathcopter.
All right, here we go.
The Falcon is still stuck with the Grots, which is fun.
At the start of my shooting phase.
Tell me about that.
Eldrad is going to doom the truck over here.
Eldrad is going to doom the truck. He's going to roll a 1, though. No, he rolled a 4. The Wraithlord's here looking at the truck as well. The truck is indeed doomed. What about the Death Jester? Is he just staying there? He's not going to run?
Oh, he's going to shoot.
He should run. It's terrifying over there.
The tank is going to shoot out of the combat into this truck.
He's -1 to hit.
The shuriken cannon is going to go into the Grots, though.
Okay, shuriken cannon into the Grots.
Here's the cannon. Once 3 still.
Hits once.
Once 2. Doesn't win.
Because Grots are winning this combat.
You know what I've been forgetting this entire game?
What's that?
I'm a fucking elf. There's a wound.
There's a wound on a Grot. A Grot can't save it.
I get a reroll to hit and a reroll to wound.
Yes, you do.
I haven't done that once.
And you're still in the game. Rangers?
No, I'm still on the Falcon because I've got a pulse laser and a bright lance to go into the truck.
Oh, yeah. Wait, you can't see him because it's a 24-inch range.
No, we went up 1.
So it's a 30-inch range then.
Well, wait, no, because it's gone off every time. So it started at 12, 24, 30 inches.
It didn't go off the first time.
No, it didn't go off in the first battle round, but we're in turn 4, and it's gone off every time. So it went off 2, 3, 4, so 12 to 18, 18
24
to 24.
to 30. You got a 30-inch range.
30 to 30. I totally get
There
it.
you go. All right, Falcon, shooting its big guns.
Wants the pulse laser, -1 because I'm shooting out of combat. Wants 4s, 2 hits.
Toughness.
Strength 9.
Toughness 8.
And you are doomed, so it's 3s but 2s. And who can read this dice in the rocks? It's a 1. There's a command reroll, right?
Okay.
Bam. All right, 2 wounds. Pulse lasers -2 for D6.
6. No, D6, hit me.
Oh, you got 1 more.
Oh, 6. No, hit me.
For D6, 3.
That takes me down to, that was 3 wounds, I got 7 left.
And then the Bright Lance hits. Strength 12.
Toughness 8.
Once a 2. There's a wound at -3.
6 up invulnerable save. No.
D6 +2. That's 6.
Down to 1. 1 wound left on the tank.
1 wound left on the tank. All right, we're going to shoot the Wraith Lord next.
He's going to whiff, though.
Shuriken Cannon.
He's a buster.
Wants force. Can't count that dice. So there's 2 explosions because of sustained hits.
Mm-hmm.
This misses, though. Strength 6.
Toughness 8, so you want.
And he's doomed, so it's +1. So I want 5s, but 4s. So there's 3 wounds at -1 for 2 damage each.
5s. That's the truck. Does it blow up? It does not. Let's count dead men. I lose 1 boy getting out. I got to wreck the truck, and I got to get the boys out, and then we'll see who has left to shoot. The vehicle is crumped. The boys are on the table, and the Death Gesture still has to fire, and so does Eldrad.
Yeah.
And stuff over here, but we're thinking about these boys.
Eldrad pretty much out of range, so we'll just go right to the Death Gesture. He's going to shoot through the woods.
Mm-hmm.
-1.
No, it'll be a +1 on my cover save.
There you go. At Shooter Boys, I want my cool sustained hits 3 power. I'm going to hit you on 2s. And then I'm going to use my Fate's Messenger to treat this one like a 6.
So you end up with like 7 hits there, right?
So that'll be sustained hits 3.
So that's like 9 hits. He's too good. No wonder I send everything over there.
And then I want strength 6.
Toughness 5.
3 dice. What is this dice? So these are devastating.
So it's 4 dead men.
And then these are -1 for 2 damage each. Correct.
-1 with the cover save is 5s. So it's 3 more. So that's 7 all day. That was brutal. All of a sudden, there's 3 men left there.
Get out of here, Orks.
Now, who's still shooting? We're over here now. All of this is shot. You're at Rangers and Banshees?
Banshee pistols at the Death Captain. Hits you 2 times.
Toughness 6.
1 wound.
1 wound on the Death Captor. He wants a 5. He takes a wound. He's down
And
to
then the Rangers. I lost 1. So we're down to 3. 9 Rangers. Oops. I don't want to touch your yucky orc dice.
Don't touch my yucky arc dice.
9 Rangers at the Death Captain.
Don't kill my Death Captor.
1 3s. And I'm an elf.
Yeah, don't forget that.
Keep forgetting that. Then I wound, strength 4.
Toughness 6.
Well, it's 5s. But I am being led by Illic Nightspear. From the
That's
bottom. So
brutal.
worth it.
It's so brutal. How many points is it like now?
100 and something.
Oh, it's worth every one of them.
And those are -1 for 2 damage each.
Oh, come on, man. Oh, Rangers are too good. -1 is 5s. Oh, though I save 3 of them, it still kills my Death Captor. We're at the end of your shooting phase.
Yes, we are.
I'm down to a truck, 4 commandos, a unit of grots, a weird boy, and 2 boys.
And we're going to charge your truck and your commandos.
Okay.
Banshees.
And on a 7 you're in. And here it is.
Well, she should face the guys that she's fighting.
We have a big old problem going on here. We have 5 Banshees.
Who cares about unit coherency?
It looks good. Besides, if you don't kill everybody, I'll kill at least one of them.
Yeah.
Wow, this is the only charge on the field, I think? You should charge. You should charge down that mountain.
Yeah, I don't think he can.
No, he should charge, for sure.
Same problem. Is I'm -4 to
Yeah.
charge down the mountain.
All right, so the girls fight first, and there's 5 of them. How many girls you got on?
I gotta get their card. Here's their card.
How many girls go on the truck?
Just the one.
Just the girl in the truck, stabbing through the floor into the gas tank.
Yep. Just trying to blow it up with her standing inside of it, you know.
Can she herself take 9 wounds off a truck?
I don't think so.
I'll be really impressed if she can. So the girl on the truck.
Against the truck. Once 3s. 4 hits. Once.
Toughness
5.
8.
Toughness 8. 5s.
Nothing. However, the show is here. You have 4 girls on the commandos. And let's make sure we don't kill my bow and arrow man. There we go, 3s. And they do pretty darn well, except for that weird dice right there.
Who says?
That's clearly a hit.
And this one was a hit before I rolled some more dice.
I believe you.
And then I want 5s because I'm strength 4.
1, 2. Couple of cock dice there.
3. These 2 though I hate, and this one is a 3, right? Like it's in the rocks, but we can tell. Ooh.
So it's 3 wounds.
And I'm an elf. There we go.
What's the AP on those?
They are -3.
-3.
1 damage each.
Oh, that's just going to kill people. -3, I can't do anything about it. 3 wounds. That's the bow and arrow. That's this guy with the shooter. That's literally, this guy's my favorite orc. He was from Gorka Morka.
Well, who has the?
And I love him.
Who has the objective? Who has the prize though?
The Banshees now have the prize. But now it's time for the Noble to swing. There's nobody else in, right? The Commando Knob, with his big chopper, gonna hit these girls on 3s. But no explosions. Then he's gonna wound these girls on 2s. There's 2 wounds at -1 for 2 damage.
Girls want 4 up in bones, and they failed.
So we've killed 2 girls.
Blah, blah.
So we are in Orc turn 4 then.
Yeah.
We're each getting a command point.
Banshees fight first, just as a reminder.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Eldar have gotten Killy. Oh, we have to finish our.
Over here.
Yeah.
I fought last. It's your tank's turn to fight.
Oh man, I want 3 attacks that he unforce. I'm strength 6.
Toughness 2.
2 wounds. That's just 2 dead grabs.
Yeah, they have a 7 up.
2 more.
And then I have 2 grots that hit once, fails to wound, and then I have a Rontahud. He's hit twice with an explosion, and he's wounded twice.
Wants 3s. Fine.
All right, that's fine. So now it is my turn. We've given our command points. I have very little left on the board, so here's what's going to happen. I have to pull Honey out of this truck, because this truck is clearly going to fall back. And this guy's also going to fall back to there.
You're going to get 2 cowardly fallback chips.
Yeah, let's find those. It's turn 4 now. There's a whole nother turn left. The Orcs are down to this truck, that noble who fell back, this truck fell back. And then over here I got the weird boy, the boss knob, and 1 boy. And that's my army. Currently, these 3 Banshees hold the objective. So I fell back with him, and my whole game relies on the jump.
Whoa. Oh, no.
And that goes off. So here's what's happened. He fell back, can't do anything.
I also made a tactical blunder.
What was your blunder?
I picked up the prize with the wrong girl.
Oh, who's your...
Not the XR.
She's the XR.
Yeah, she doesn't have 2 wounds.
I did the same thing. Well, let's see what happens in a
And
second.
see how much that mattered, too? If your noble was the guy holding it right now, you'd still have it.
I can't do anything with the noble or the truck. The noble's going to get murdered in his next turn. He's out. It's a shame. I need this shooting to go well, and it never does. 2 shooters into Banshees. I'm not in rapid fire because I'm just out of 9 inches. I've hit just once, but I've wounded a Banshee.
I want a 4 up armor. Fine.
Okay, then the weird boy has the Headbanger, but it only gets 1 attack. Headbanger sucks, but he hits.
Headbanger does kind of suck. It's really strong.
And he doesn't wound.
It's got like strength 10 or something crazy.
Yeah. All right, all the marbles. 9-inch charge to the Banshees. I get an 11.
Banshees fight first.
Banshees fight first. All right, just leave me the weird boy. That's all I
Just
ask.
the weird. He's gonna do it himself.
He will do it himself, yes.
He's gonna do it himself.
He ain't casting headbanger. He's beating you with a stick like an orc.
Ugh.
That's Savage, by the way. This is Savage.
I want to hit you on 3s with the X-Arc.
She's hit 3 times. Floor dice don't count.
Floor dice.
Floor dice don't count. You can't roll dice. There we go.
4 hits. Strength 5.
Toughness 5.
That's 4s. There's 2 wounds at minus... Oh, and I'm an elf. There's 3 wounds. -2 for 2 damage each.
-2 for 2. That's that. That's that. And then the weird boy has 2 wounds left.
2 wounds left?
Yeah, and I just need you to leave me the weird boy. That's all.
2 girls.
Just leave me the weird boy.
3 attacks each. 1 3s. Wants
5s.
5s.
Just leave me the weird boy.
Not 1. He's got 2 wounds. He's standing there.
The weird boy takes his weird boy staff. That only gets him 3 attacks, but there's only 3 girls. The weird boy takes his staff and he hits on 3s. And 1 explodes.
Oh, no.
Then the weird boy takes his strength 8 staff and he wounds on 2s. Can't count that one, though. There are 4 wounds on your girls at -1 for D3 each. Just leave me the weird boy. That's all I needed. Yeah.
At -1 for D3?
4 wounds, -1, D3 each.
Man, I got a 3, a 2, and a 1 left, and that doesn't help. We're in close combat, and Banshee's get a 4-up invuln save, right? I got 1 command point. All right, here we go. 4-up invuln. I make 3 of them.
No!
I make 3 of them.
No, you go to hell. You go to hell and you die!
5, 6
Oh!
Look at that.
Oh, you're ugly and you smell bad and I hate the town you're from and your God is a lie and your candidate is a scoundrel. Oh my God, get out of my house.
Oh, the Craftworld will be rebuilt.
Oh my God, I'm brutalized. That's the end of that turn, isn't it? He lives, which is bullshit.
He lives.
Which is bullshit.
1 wound left.
We go into Eldar, turn 5. Last turn of the game. Banshees have the kitty. My good friend gets his command point.
There's a command point for you.
You're stuck in here, you rotten savage.
Oh, man.
Oh, this guy is a little too close because he's not in this combat. Oh. Grr.
Shoot the weird boy, though. I gotta shoot that weird. And now what's my Wraith Lord do? He's just standing there.
Oh no, all this is kind of out of the fight now. But this
But we have to finish this combat again. It's so insignificant.
Who fought last?
I did. It's your turn to fight.
It's my turn to fight. No, I fought last. You fought first. We talked about that.
Yep.
Then I fought with the weird boy.
But then it
You
goes
made
to the-
every save. And now we go into the next step, though, but it doesn't matter now. It's your turn.
Okay, so 3 attacks. I hit you 2 times. I want strength 6 wants 2s. 2 wounds. 2 more grots.
All right, we're running out of grots.
Tank's putting in work.
The grots in the woods are all gone now.
Now we're just down to the grots on the rock.
All right, the grots. Miss. Daranta Hud. Hits 3 times and explodes once. And then wants 5s. He gets a wound.
Wants a 3. That's a wound. Down to 10.
He's doing decent. Not great, but decent. So now we go into your turn 5.
We get our command points.
You get your command
This guy's
points.
still alive.
Like, he's got no shots. They got no shots. But I hate that he's still alive. I got to turn my phone off and sit down and hit my pipe and hold my head. You rat bastard. Eldari turn 5. The Orks have a commando, a weird boy, and a truck. The Rangers have stayed in their perch. They know their job. The guys inside the vehicle are having tea, and they're like, you hear something outside? There's like something tapping on the outside of the truck. Eldrad and the wizard talk about the nice day they had. It wasn't so bad. We lost some friends, but it's on the bag.
Hey, you doing okay, man?
The Wraith Lord's still looking for a job to do. I can't believe that son of a bitch is still alive. I can't believe he's still alive. And I also can't believe you made all those saves. I can't believe they made all those saves. And now it is your turn. You are in your shooting phase. These girls have pistols.
Oh, we're going to use them too. Hit you 2 times. Oh, but I'm an elf, sorry. And then wound you 1 time.
1 wound on the weird boy who has a 6 up. No, he has a 5 up. But he takes the wound, down to 1.
And then the tank is going to shoot the truck, I guess, you know, just for...
Because it can?
Just because it can at -1. Oh, it hits you 3 times. Strength 9.
Toughness 8.
Wants 3s. 3 wounds at -2 for D6.
-2 is going to be 6s. 2 go through.
For D6.
5. Going down to 5 wounds.
And then the Bright Lance hits. Wants not a 1.
Not that.
I'm going to spend a command point.
Of course. Rub it
There's a
in.
wound.
6 up invulnerable save.
Yeah.
I make it.
Nice.
How you like that?
I don't. And then the Shuriken Cannon at the Grats hits once, doesn't wound.
Grats will win in that combat.
Are they?
I don't
A
know.
lot of Grats.
They're still on the table. That's a victory.
I guess, yeah.
How about these
Rangers
Rangers?
at the truck, I guess. And Illic at the Commando. No.
Of course. Oh, just wrapping it all up. You're going to table me.
We've sat still, so we want 2s finally. Because that's how heavy works now.
Oh, my God.
And then I'm strength 5. I want 5s?
Yeah, if you want 4s.
Or I'm strength 4, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am toughness 8 on the truck.
So that's 6s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you get 1.
I reroll the wounds.
And you rerolled everything because Illic is there.
What are these 3 dice right here? Okay, so there's 3 at -1 for 2 each.
3 at -1. 5s. I don't. For what each? 2 each?
2 damage each.
That's the truck. Does the truck blow up? Please blow up, truck. No.
Does it blow up and kill everything?
God, I wish I could blow up for a command point. I would do it every time.
And then at the
Illic.
command knob,
Hits.
wants strength 6
Toughness 5.
is a 3. Oh, that's devastating too.
And that's for more than 1 wound?
For 3 damage.
Oh, the weird boy stands alone.
And now in the fight's first step,
Ah, the weird boy does not fight first.
I fights first though. And here comes the Banshee with Executioner. She hits you 3 times, or 4 times. Strength 5.
Toughness 5.
2 wounds at -2 for 2 damage.
That 3 does not wound you. Are strength 5 and I have toughness 5.
There you go.
So what is the AP on that?
1 at -2 for 2 damage.
I can't save it. He has no invulnerable save.
He doesn't?
He dies. The Orks are tabled. The Banshees have the prize at the end of the game. And in turn 1, did you think it would play out like that?
You're not tabled.
I'm not tabled. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I have the
You
Grots.
keep forgetting about the crowd.
Well, they're just here to make sure you can't shoot if you run away with your tank. But that, because big guns never tire now, it's really not a thing anymore.
It hasn't really been helping. That -1, like going from a 3 to a 4 is...
Well, I'm going to swing with my 2 Grots who are in. Oh, wait. Let's pile this guy in. I should have been in that the whole time. 3 Grots in. They hit once. And don't wound. But then Dorunta Hood. Hits twice. Wounds twice.
Want 3s? I take a wound.
Down to 9.
I swing back, want 4s. Want... Oh, but I'm an elf. Want strength 6.
Toughness 2.
2s. 2 more wounds.
So now I think we can call it there. At the end of the game, we could go into the Orc turn, but what's going to happen in the Orc turn
Is the grunts are going to fall back.
No, the Grots are going to stay right there.
Oh, they are?
And then, because where am I going to go into the
Well,
Rangers?
let's finish it out. Come on.
All right, fine. You fight first because it's my turn.
Bring it on. I want 3s. Or 4s, I mean. And I'm an elf. And then I want...
2s.
2?
Wait, no. It's, there's only 1 Grot left, so I can use the Runt to Herd's toughness now.
Strength 6,
Toughness 5.
I wound you on a 5. So you got 1 wound.
1 wound. I can't save it because there's this Grot here.
Blech.
Last model on the table.
It's the boy.
Stink breath, hazard ass. Hits twice. Wounds once.
What's a 3?
Fine. That's where I have to call it. The game was fantastic. I had every advantage hit me in the beginning of that game. Like at the
It couldn't have gone more your way in the cards.
Nope, but here we are at the end of the game with the Banshees holding the prize. And I'm sure you're super happy about that because they're your favorites.
They had to chase you across the world.
When you got that big advance, when you used the Strands of Fate on the 6, and that was like a 13-inch move or something like that, it was ridiculous. And then all of a sudden they were there. And then you cleaning out my boys over here before I could jump them, that hurt. The fact that he's still alive makes me want to kick you in the teeth.
Oh, he's great.
And then when you save those 4 saves over here.
You also wanted to kick me in the teeth.
Oh, well, I wouldn't really kick you in the teeth, but you understand a man's frustration.
Yeah, I get you.
You know what else is nice? We've gotten this whole game inside of the deadline.
Yeah, we have.
And now I feel like a hero. I'm going to turn the phone off because it doesn't get any better than that. Thank you for being here, sir. I'm
Warhammer Day.
super happy to have you.
Ton of fun.
We need to have you more often.
Player of the game?
Player of the game, Banshees.
Banshees.
Him.
No, I mean for you. Who's your MVP? Rumble?
Rumble's been dead since turn 2.
Didn't do much.
Who did well?
Turn 3 maybe?
I don't know who did well. I have no idea. I liked when Tug Rumpunter went into some wizards. That was fun. I'd have been super happy if those Banshees would have failed some of those saves.
If they would have just failed some of those saves.
No, this game is what makes the Eldar heroes. This is why people love the Eldar. Their shooting is relentless. They shoot how Tau should shoot.
Tau should have better guns, right? They should hit better. I don't know what I would do to the Tau, but
Do you know what's keeping me away from my Tau right now? Is I hate their current rules. The whole spotter observer thing. I can't stand that. It's just obnoxious. It's an annoying little mini game I don't want to play inside the game. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about that though. I'll wait for 11th edition and then I'll bust my Tau out.
Be like, yeah, no, I have crisis teams. See, that's what would bug me.
Oh, the way they broke up the crisis teams? Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Don't load out my guys. I'll load out my guys.
I'm fine with, you want to balance the game for like the tournament players, and so you got the weapon loadouts, I'm fine with that, but really, I can't put shield generators on 2 of those units. Only the fusion guys get shield generators. Like, that's just, I don't know. Like,
really?
and why do you get to decide that?
Why?
Because that's how they decided it's going to be. And I hate Games Workshop, like there's no point for me having an imagination anymore. Like, Games Workshop just tells me how my army's going to be. And also, that's why we're doing War Surge Wednesday every week.
They used to not tell you how your army was going to be.
I
remember a Games Workshop from really old White Dwarf magazines that was like, hey man, here's how you turn your Astra Militarum units into something way better.
My Rogue Trader rules that came out of White Dwarf that I don't get anymore, that I used to love. I really miss those. It's not just Games Workshop. It's everywhere I go. I feel the touch of the publicly traded company where the only motivation is to please the shareholder. And it's not just Games Workshop. I feel it everywhere I go. And I'm like, come on. Don't the shareholders want to be cool? Like, don't they play
games? You hear the words that are coming out of your mouth, man?
Like,
don't the shareholders want to be? The shareholders don't want to be cool.
Dude, they're like, money, money, money. I'm like, what do you do for fun?
Well, they don't think war games are cool. How about that? They think cigars and millions of dollars are cool.
Cigars and fine whiskey, that shit is so lame. Oh my God. You know what the lamest vice is? Sports gambling is on the rise. It's everywhere I go now. What a bunch of losers. Degenerates. I'll say, hey, fans, do you gamble on sports? Get a better hobby. Come on.
Get a better hobby.
Don't forget your girls there. They started the show.
They're heroes. Man, really, you're taking a strong stance on sports gambling.
I work with a bunch of dudes who will not stop talking about sports gambling. It's all day.
Have you read anything about the baseball player, Japanese baseball player? Look into that. Whose translator got busted doing a bunch of gambling stuff, and the lawyer for the baseball player is talking all about, no, he didn't know anything about it. This guy's clearly stealing, and it's like most of the reporting on this that you get is through like ESPN or something. So it comes along the side of, hey, this guy ruined his life with gambling, but also DraftKings Casino. Yeah. Make sure you download it.
Speaking of athletes ruining their lives, did you see the UFC fighter bite the dude the other day? That was on Saturday. So let me tell you this story in a linear path. This young man goes on the Dana White Contender Series and he wins his UFC fight contract. He goes into his UFC debut, his very first fight with the promotion, undefeated. He's like 8 or 9-0. Like he's doing well. Fight starts round 1. It's competitive. You could say he's doing well. Doing well in his UFC debut. He's undefeated. His life is looking up, and he puts his teeth right into the back of this dude's arm and leaves a grievous bite mark. He is immediately disqualified for the contest. 20 minutes later, there's a camera in front of Dana White. Dana White's like, oh, he's fired.
Yeah.
Dude ruins his life
he's fired.
in minutes.
So here's my question, right? How do you get the mouthpiece out?
I don't know. The dude that got bit went straight to the tattoo parlor and got the bite tattooed to him and has some funny little write-up under it.
Didn't even draw blood or something
And
like
Dana
that?
White saw it and gave the dude an extra bonus.
That's hysterical.
You don't
Dana
bite
White
people.
handing out money for weird shit is...
If you were a billionaire, what would you... You wouldn't be a billionaire because you would hand out all your money. Same with me. Yeah, so... I don't know. Can I say, well, if you were a billionaire, where would you hand your money to? As much as I could say, maybe we should tax the shit out of billionaires and solve everybody's problems.
I don't know, man. Does money solve everybody's problems?
I don't have a single problem in the world that wouldn't be completely solved if you handed me some money. Not one.
Not one?
Not one. All of my problems are money. All of my problems have always been money.
You're a wise man. You know, I'm sure a lot of people don't have problems like that.
So take any other
They
problem.
have problems that they think money would solve, that then when they realize that they've run out of money, that their problems are still the same.
So there is no problem in this world that you cannot solve with the mass application of wealth. Even your personal and emotional problems, you could pay doctors and therapists and work on yourself. You could not go to work and live in a cottage and meditate all day. But instead, you go to work, bitch, and you go deal with your manager and your rotten coworkers, and you're stressed, and then you walk home and your legs hurt, your feet hurt, you got to pay your bills, and it's constant. But if you had wealth, you could literally solve every single problem you have. Every one. Except for the wealthy don't bother solving problems. They use their wealth to glorify themselves.
I think some people try to solve that.
I love Jeff Bezos' ex-wife, who took his wealth and she gives it to charity left and right. And she makes being a rich person look all right. I'm into her.
Oh, God, I was looking at her the other day. It's like her, she's on the list. They do like that Forbes list. I don't know who does it. They do that list where it's like the 100 richest people in the world, you know, and it lists them all.
Mm-hmm.
And then what they did, you know, Microsoft, Apple, whatever it is. And she's on there because she has half of Jeff Bezos' money. But it says like her job title or something is like author or something.
So I'm sure she does. Well, so she's got the wealth where she can be whoever she wants to be.
I know, but it's just it's kind of amusing.
One final... My final point on her, and it's the point I like the most, is on Twitter, Jeff Bezos follows just one person, and it's her, and she doesn't follow him back.
Oh, the poor guy.
No, he's sitting fine on his pile of cash.
But you see my point, though, is like, you know, some problems money can't fix.
Jeff Bezos isn't trying to fix his problems. He's building penis rockets to space. Like, if that dude
We
actually...
need penis rockets to space.
Why do we need penis rockets? You tell me.
I mean, they don't have to be shaped like that.
I think that maybe we saw... Oh, so my first argument is, why are we giving all the, like, SpaceX, Elon Musk's company, gets tons, like billions of dollars in government money. Why aren't we having NASA do that work? Why isn't the public owning those projects instead of giving it to the private sector?
Well, because NASA already contract. Every time we give NASA a job, they never get it done because what they do is NASA is governed by a committee in the House of Representatives, I believe, who assigns all of the parts that NASA tries to build to different contracts within their own jurisdiction, which makes it like kind of a bureaucratic nightmare for them to get anything done.
I heard not too incredibly long ago that NASA was incredibly underfunded.
I'm not a scientist or an economist.
So say you even have your bureaucratic problems.
You know, from the view of a poor man who doesn't know a lot, that would be my assessment of what's going on with NASA.
If you took all the money that you gave to Elon Musk for SpaceX,
Stop giving him money.
You gave it to NASA, they could hire more bureaucrats to move that system along further. But instead...
Or it could just stop being so bureaucratic.
They would like, the wealth, the capital class would like very much to privatize the post office and have that in the hands of the private sector as well.
Have you been to the post office lately?
Well, again, do you think that maybe the post office is being run into the ground so it's a more attractive option to the public when they finally get there? Yeah, I think that the whole world is being stolen from us. I'm trying so hard to segue into saying happy wargaming, everybody, and turning the phone
We're
off.
gonna have to cut this whole thing off.
Oh, no, we're putting this on the internet. Listen to how left I am, bitches.
What?
I'm left to Karl Marx over here.
Are you?
Am I left to Karl Marx? Maybe.
Yeah, you go left enough, you end up being a fascist again.
Oh no, I'm no fascist. I guess I'm just a man who wants to get
Well, you
left
definitely
alone.
end up being authoritarian again.
I should have no authority over anybody. I'm a mess myself. But this is not how I say happy wargaming, everybody. Thank you for watching today. And we will see you soon.